Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My topic for today is trespass. Trespass can be said to be an action exceeding the limit carved by the law. It is an intentionally directed, unreasonable interference with one's person and property. The word intention here implies committing the wrong voluntarily. Trespass allegation can be leveled if the interference is with one's and person's body and private property. It is to be kept in mind that intention forms the essential component of trespass. Unreasonable behavior is triggered by the malafide and ulterior intention to harass another. Types of trespass. Trespass against person. It is the causing of apprehension of unreasonable interference with one's person and body as well as person and includes usage of force causing damage and impairment in the body. The trespasses with an ulterior intention trespasses the right of another and makes an alteration in it with the objective to cause wrongful loss or wrongful gain as the case may be. It is considered as intentional even if the wrongdoer did not know that the property belonged to another. Assault, it is the causing of unreasonable apprehension of body injury and damage in the mind of another person and usually a prelude to battery. It can be given effect in a way that would make certain actions and indications as suggestive of an assault by another. Essentials of assault includes intent, apparent ability to carry out the purpose, apprehension, knowledge of threat. Battery, the use of force on the person of another without lawful justification. Battery consists of touching another person hostilely or against his will, directly or indirectly, however slightly. Direct force can be like slapping of person, whereas direct force is like setting a dog behind a person or spitting on a person. Battery corresponds to use of criminal force according to section 350 of the Indian Penal Code. Essentials of battery include direct or indirect physical contact without lawful justification, use of force, it must be voluntary. Article 22 of the Indian Constitution provides for protection against unlawful arrest and casts an obligation upon the state to follow due procedures while carrying out arrest and related activities. Section 40C of CRPC provides for arrest by a private person if the offender is a proclaimed habitual offender and is alleged to be liable for the cognizable and non-bailable offences. Thank you.